So we're going to keep it pretty light today and focus a lot on inner thighs and lower back. My classes last week, a lot of people talking about doing too much too soon, too much into the jogging, too much into the running, and then back into it once the weather's gotten warm. So we're going to keep it nice and gentle this week. And also, since it's the week before a holiday, keep it nice and easy. Let's come on to our backs to start. Feet out nice and wide, knees knocking in towards each other. You want your knees to be able to rest against each other so that they don't easily do that. Walk your feet together just a little bit closer so that they can. We don't want to squeeze the knees like we're pushing them together. We just want them to hang out. Once we've got that, let's take the arms out towards feet. Press into the big toes and steamroll the lower back onto the mat. So you really feel the back connecting to the mat. And as we do that, tuck the chin just a bit towards the chest so that we get that nice long neck. Take a moment here to scan your body, just to feel how you feel. Not just physically, but also energetically, emotionally, mentally, all of those things that come together to make you a whole person. Taking this moment to arrive here on your mat, letting go of the whole day so far. Get heavy in the back body. A deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale from the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Slow exhale. One more full deep breath in. Big sigh, let it go. Heavy in that body. Feeling the spine relax towards the mat, relaxing the feet, the knees, the elbows, the fingers. Finding space across the brow, space in the back of the jaw. The rise and fall of your belly as you inhale and exhale in a smooth and steady rhythm. Start to spread the toes nice and wide. And then root through the pinky toe edges to separate the knees and windshield wipers. Keeping the feet as wide as the mat and just windshield wipering the knees. And we'll let them come down to the left, all the way down. Face turns to the right, pause here. 3 deep breaths. Bringing the knees up and over to the right, all the way down as the face turns to the left. Noticing the differences between the sides, softening everything. 3 deep breaths here. Knees back to center. Walk the feet all the way in, and we'll hug the right knee in, keep the left foot on the floor. Take a moment here to relax the shoulders down to the mat. Again, Taking the chin towards the chest so that we can relax the longest space in the back of the neck. And then start to slowly pull the knee in towards the chest. Really squeezing it in, taking so much time to do this, not rushing it at all. And then bring the hands to the backs of the thighs. We'll stretch the right foot up to the sky, flexing the foot, pressing through the heel. There can be a little softness in the knee. And instead of circling out the ankle, we'll think about, imagine we have something balanced on the sole of the foot, and we're just going to turn the toes in and out. So you'll feel it in the inner leg area. Toes are going right to left as opposed to circling. Rotation of the leg. Point the toes, deep breath in. Exhale, right foot to the floor. The left knee hugs into the chest. Right foot stays grounded on the mat. We're going to, again, relax the back of the mat and just pull the knee in. Really, really slowly, really gently. Not rushing it. We don't want to tweak anything or pull anything. But really giving it a good squeeze in toward the ears. Hands to the back of the thigh. We'll interlace the fingers, stretch the left heel up to the sky, hold here. Relax the shoulders down, tuck the chin. Again, flexing the foot, we're going to turn the toes right to left. And it's a little difficult. It's maybe more difficult on one side than the other. We're just rotating the leg in and out. Which is something we do a lot, but maybe not so much in a controlled way like this. So it might feel a little strange. Point the toes, deep breath in. Exhale, left foot to the floor. Roll through one side, and we'll take a moment to pause in the fetal position. The top hand, whichever hand that is, making a little pillow for your head. The bottom arm can be straight out, or you can wrap it around, folding into your side. And then we'll press into that bottom hand, and build our way up into the cross-legged. Sitting up nice and tall, hands somewhere along the thighs or knees. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Do it a few times. The next time the shoulders roll down the back, pause there. Hug the bottom ribs in towards the back. So you feel that engagement in the core, and tuck the chin all the way to the chest. Lifting up from the heart, pulling in from the belly. We'll roll right ear to right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Pause. Relax both shoulders away from the ears. Right hand comes to the mat. Left arm reaches straight up. We're going to take a moment here, feel the right fingertips on the floor, feel the left fingertips in the air. Get heavy in the right elbow. That's the bottom elbow. Now lean it over to the left, or to the right. Sorry, left hand reaching to the right. Side body stretch on the left side. Shoulders are away from the ears. That right elbow still heavy, still releasing towards the floor. One more inhale here. Exhale back to center, hands to thighs, chin to chest, shoulders roll up, back, and down. Resetting from the pelvic floor up, feeling that lift in the heart, that pulling in of the navel. Your next inhale rolls left ear to left shoulder, pause. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder, hang tight. Left hand comes down to the floor, right fingers reach up to the sky. So we're using this here to find our alignment, relax the shoulders, get heavy in the left elbow, and then take it over, find a side stretch. Right fingertips reaching to the left, still plugging that left elbow down, shoulders away from the ears, bottom ribs pulling in. Reach a little bit further to the left. One more inhale. Exhale back to center, chin to chest. Both arms reach out and up, big breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, lift the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more of those, widest wingspan, arms reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, hold here. Heart lifting to the thumbs, head bowing to the heart. We'll begin our practice with the vibration of Om one time. Inhale fully to receive the breath. Exhale, completely empty out. We'll inhale for Om. To a tabletop. And as we make our way to tabletop, swing the hips side to side. Taking the hips back and forth. And then slow it down. We'll come into stillness. Spread the fingers wide. Look down between the thumbs. And then wherever the hands are now, let's take them out just half a hand. So the pinky fingers are still on the mat, but they might be to the very edge of the mat, or an inch or so away from the edge of the mat. And then we'll take the knees out as wide as well. So again, not to the outer edges of the mat, but about an inch or two away from the outer edges of the mat. So nice wide tabletop, keep between the knees, make sure the heels aren't knocking in. We want strong tops of the feet. And then sink the belly down, lift the heart, inhale out. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, back. Inhale, sink the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly down. Pause here. We'll exhale, release just the chin to the chest. Biceps are rolling out, elbow creases are shining forward, pressing the pinky toe, pinky finger edges of the hands. One more inhale here. Keep the chin to the chest, exhale, round the spine. Bring the big toes to touch, take the knees out as wide as the mat. Hips sink back towards the heels. Hands walk forward, extended child's pose. And we'll keep the fingers nice and wide, keep the hands out nice and wide. So again, pinky fingers to the edges of the mat. And now that we've taken a wider stance in the knees, we can also spill the fingers off of the mat, if that feels good in the body. And if not, bring it back in. Forehead grounds on the mat, so you can feel the biceps rolling away from the ear. Really broad across the shoulders. Breathing into the entire length of the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Start to walk with the fingers, the hands closer together, arms framing the ears. We'll press into the fingertips, peel ourselves forward. Knees walk under the hips. We're coming to down dog here. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Pedal it out, shake it out, get some no as the heels lifted lower. And then find stillness. Biceps still rolling away from the ears, broad across the shoulders. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the thumbs. Take a slow walk to the top of your mat. Fold in half as you arrive. Feet at least 2 fists of distance apart. Rooting into the big toe edges of the feet. Lift all of the toes except for your big toes. And then starting with the pinky toe, place them down one at a time. It's really just bringing awareness into the feet, sending the weight forward, and then maybe taking opposite elbows to get heavier. Maybe keeping the hands on the floor or on the backs of the legs. Really up to what feels good in your body. Movement or stillness here, yogi's choice. Starting to bend into the knees, really deeply into the knees, belly to the thighs. We'll slow any movement down to stillness. Release the hands, straighten the legs, hands come up to the shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, press the feet down, roll it up to stand, one foot over the side. Arriving in Tadasana, mountain pose. You move the shoulders, circle out flat. And come into stillness. Palms turn forward today, so we really feel that broadness across the collarbones. And if that feels like if there's a caliber arching spine, zip everything in while keeping the space across the shoulders. Root down into the big toe edges of the feet. Root down into the pinky toe edges of the feet. Press the feet down, all 4 corners. Inhale, lift the arms out. Exhale, dive forward. Halfway lift, long spine. Fold, plant the palms, step just the left toes, go back, and lower that knee down into a nice low lunge. Untuck the back foot, and we'll come up onto fingertips here, thinking about eyes on the floor, reaching through the ear tips. So we don't want to collapse here, we don't want to hang out on our thigh. Really find that nice and lifting up the torso, relax into the back. The hips are melting down, the heart is reaching forward. Breathing into every part of the body here, flooding this shape with breath. One more inhale. Exhale, send the hips back. Slowly straighten the front leg and point the toes, getting a long line in the hamstring from the hip to the big toe. So just like in our lunge, we're reaching, finding length through the spine, so not rounding into the shoulders to fold forward, but thinking of this as a really sharp angle. So we're reaching the spine long, eyes on the floor, pointing through the big toe. Anchor into the top of the back. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fake cat pose. We round through the spine, tap the chin, and start to drag this right foot back to come back to hands and knees. Right hand comes underneath the face. Left arm reaches up. Inhale, big open twist. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm through the right. And then this right hand can take a little journey. It can slide forward or out to the right, if that makes it a little more accessible. Make sure you send your hips to the left so we're not dumping everything into the right IT band. Everything's still working here. Breathe deep. Press into the right hand. We'll inhale, unwind, left arm reaches out to the left. Exhale, bring it back, come to downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa here. So take it if you would love it, if you're feeling a little low energy today or allergies, whatever might be happening, you can feel free to just breathe here with me. One more. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, eyes forward. We'll take a slow walk to the top of the mat again. As you arrive, fold and up. Halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale, fold, plant the palm, step just the right. Release the knee down to the floor, untuck the toes. Again, we're really rooting down into this front foot and not rounding up, collapsing forward, but pulling up, imagining the length of your spine. And really reaching it. Imagine you make space between each vertebra. Relax the back thighs, the hips sink forward. Relax both feet, even though we're really grounded with this front foot, we don't want to clench or press. It's going to feel really strong here. Belly button pulling up towards the side and heart. So this little scooping motion from the pelvic floor. Letting this shape with breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, hips back. We'll slowly straighten out the flat leg. And again, point the toes and using that same energy that's coming out through the toes, reach to the top of your head. So everything reaching forward as the hips relax back. We're not really pressing or anchoring. We're just feeling heavy in the back body, reaching through the ear tips, through the big front toe. Inhale, lengthen through the spine one more time. Exhale, take cat pose, round through the spine, tuck the chin. We'll drag the left foot back and come to tabletop. This time, left hand underneath the face, right arm reaches forward, inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm under the left, right shoulder, right cheek to the mat. Left hand can go on the journey here, whenever feels accessible. Tugging the hips to the right just a bit, breathing into the space between the shoulders. Good. Anchor the left hand, we'll unwind, right arm to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor, touch the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa or 3 deep breaths here. Yogis twice. Do what feels good in your body today. Inhale, lift up the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, eyes between the thumbs. One more time, take a slow walk up to the top of the mat. And we'll fold it down. So we're gonna hold here, bring the feet together, and then step the right foot behind the left. So we're crossing at the ankles here, making sure we can ground through all 4 corners of both feet. So we don't want to just put the pinky toe of that right foot down. We really want both big toes glued to the mat. And if that seems impossible with the legs crossed completely, you can always send the right foot back a few inches. So we're really working into this right hamstring, right inner thigh as well, from the hip to the heel. Relax the chin to the chest. If you'd love to play with a little balance today, again, no pressure, it just depends on how you're feeling. You can take your hands to the ankles and see how that goes. And support your hands to the floor, we'll uncross and cross the other way. Left foot steps behind and around the right. Crossing at the ankles. And again, either squeezing the legs together or stepping the left foot back to center. And we really want to feel and target the left hamstring from the hip to the heel and also the left inner thigh. So again, hands can stay on the floor, or we can play with balance here, the hands to the ankles, or maybe even the backs of the legs. Chin to the chest, the top of your head is heavy. We'll uncross, supporting hands to the floor. Halfway lift, big breath in. Exhale, fold, step it back. Option for one final vinyasa or 3 breaths in down dog. Yogi's choice. Step the feet together, completely together. And we'll lower the knees to the floor, keeping the knees together as well. Untuck the toes as you arrive, send the hips back, and we'll bring the hands by the heels for Balasana, child's pose. Forehead reaching down to the floor. Breathing into the lower back area and the quad, the tops of the thighs. Swim the arms around to the front. Spread the fingers wide, and we'll come forward and lower down onto our bellies. Stacking the forearms, resting the forehead or one cheek. Pick up both feet and windshield wiper the knees. Bring the tops of the feet down. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. So we're going to press the heels back. We want to feel all 10 toe tips on the floor. Press the heels back, root the hips, and then relax the legs down, the thighs, the knees, the tops of the feet. We'll come up onto the forearms for Sphinx pose. So forearms come to the mat, elbows under the shoulders, wrists in line with elbows. And then look about 3 feet on the floor in front of you. Feel the heart lift up, the shoulders relax back and down. Relax the lower half of the body. Take 3 deep breaths here. The right hand walks over towards the left wrist. We're going to anchor this hand down, bend the left knee, and then reach left arm around and back for the left foot, or pant leg, or ankle, whatever is accessible. And then we're going to roll back onto the left knee. Pull the heel gently towards the glute. And maybe that means you want to come down a little further or stay up. Reach through your right toes, the back toes. Good stretch into the glutes and your left shoulder. We'll release slowly, so try not to slingshot, try to let it float down, and then switching to the other side. So left hand diagonal across the mat or forearm. You reach the right arm around and back. And then make sure we roll back onto the right hip so we're not leaning. We want to be able to pull from our center. So pulling the heel gently, gently towards the glute. We don't want to pull anything too hard, too fast. Keeping that good steady pressure pulling in. Breathing deep. One more inhale. Gently release. Let's cross the forearms. Bring the forehead down. Pick up your feet. You can feel the vibrating. Now let's bring the feet down and roll onto our backs. Feet on the floor, knees pointing up. We will flow through with some bridge poses. Think about that cat-cow shape that we started with, that movement, that flexion of the spine. And today we're going to keep the hands on the floor, palms down, and then walk the shoulders towards each other behind the back. So it's like you have an orange or a grapefruit or some piece of fruit between the shoulder blades. And then press into the balls of the feet so you can really tuck the pelvis up. Again, just like we did at the very beginning. Anchor through the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll it down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hips lift. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll it down, top to bottom. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hips lift. Think cow pose. Exhale, lower down. Think cat pose. 3 more of those. 2. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rolling down. Good. When the lower back is connected to the mat, you'll again hug the right knee in, keep the left foot on the floor. Really hugging the right knee in, squeeze it in. And then bringing the right ankle to left knee. Flexing the foot, coming into this figure 4. Stay here or hug the left knee in, hands come to interlace behind the left thigh. Figure 4, just like again before, we tuck the chin to find that long back of the neck. Relax the glutes, relax the feet, relax the thighs, breathe deep. We're going to take this shape and turn it into a twist. So relax, release the hands from behind the thigh, and we'll bring the right foot to the floor on the left side. So keeping the ankle to knee connection, we take this figure 4 over to the left, figure 4 twist, arms open to a T. If it feels okay, turn your face to the right. Breathe deep. Let this shape with flow. Uncross the legs and we'll bring both knees back into the chest. Hands to the tops of the knees, rock side to side or in a little circle. And then bring the right foot down, the left knee hugs in. So right foot to the floor, left knee pulling gently in towards the chest. We've been here before. Left ankle crosses on top of the right knee, figure 4. Stay here or hug the right knee in, hands behind the thigh. Relax the shoulders, relax the length of the spine to the mat. Breathing into the IT band, into the glutes, the outer hips. And release the thigh. We'll take the left foot over to the right thigh and do it. Keeping that ankle to knee connection. If that feels painful in any way, you can stack the knees instead or cross the knees. We're really working into this variation if you can. So we're really targeting the glute on the left side, the IT band, which runs from the glute, the side of the hip, all the way to the side of the knee. Turn your face to the left for a little extra neck and shoulder load. Uncross and come back, knees to the chest. This time we'll reach our hands between the knees, take hold of the outside edges of the feet and find happy baby. Both feet flexing up towards the sky, maybe rocking on the lower back or straightening and bending the knees. Playing around here, doing what feels good in the body. And we'll bring the knees together again. Hands behind the thighs. So hands take hold of the backs of the thighs, and we'll stretch the legs up, flexing both feet. Reclining forward fold here. So if it's possible, as long as you're keeping your shoulders to the mat, you can bend the knees as much as you like. Maybe walking the hands up to the ankles or wrapping your peace fingers around the big toes. We really want to focus on keeping our spine flush to the mat. So maybe that means bending the knees, that's totally fine. We still want to be reaching through the heels and getting that nice juicy hamstring stretch. Relax the back leg. And we'll start to bend deeply into the knees, hugging them back into the chest one final time. Rocking side to side or in a little circle on the low back to massage the palms. And then release both feet to the floor with a thump. Arms overhead, we'll open the knees, the soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides. As we release into this hip opener, reach the arms up overhead, take a deep breath in. And then bring left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Elbows resting on the floor. Chin tucking towards the chest. Sending all of your exhales into your hips. And the belly swell as you breathe into your right hand. Begin to extend your legs long. Reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. And then we'll walk the shoulders and arms over to the top right corner of the mat. Shifting through the shoulders. Thinking like a tree swaying in the breeze. And then walk your feet to the bottom right corner. Into banana asana, making this big half moon shape or banana shape with the body. Relax and let out right ear to right shoulder. 3 deep breaths here into the left side body. Release, come back through center, find another full body stretch. The fingers for the toes. And then walking the shoulders and the hands over to the top left corner of the mat. Walking the legs to the bottom left corner of the mat. Left ear rolling towards the left shoulder. 3 deep breaths here. And bring it back to center. Another full body stretch, this time circle wrists, circle ankles. And then float the hands down by the sides, coming into Shavasana. As you arrive in your Shavasana, squeeze your hands and tight fists. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your eyes, deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Again, so deepen your breath. And bring small movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Reach your arms overhead, full body stretch, reawakening into this space, this moment, this day. Curl into a little ball on whichever side is your favorite right now, and pause there. Keeping your eyes heavy or closed. Take your time to build yourself back to whatever seat is comfortable for you. Find any feel-good movements along the way. Take a nice stretch. Maybe some little twists or some head circles, whatever feels good. And bring hands somewhere along the thighs. Feel the sits bones root down as the heart lifts up, the head bows forward. Find space between the eyes, space in the back of the jaw. Relax your shoulders. Relax your glutes. Deep breath in from the nose. Slow exhale from the mouth. Deep breath in from the nose. Slow exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Big sigh, let it go. We'll seal our practice the way we began, joining sound, energy, and breath in the vibration of Om one time. Gather your hands at heart center, lift your heart to your thumbs, bow your head to your heart, and we'll inhale for Om. Bring the base of your thumbs to rest between your eyes and lift your gaze to invite wisdom in. Hold inward with gratitude for your practice.
Thank you.